Boom! Okay guys, hello and welcome back. Hey, this is Dog, welcome back, good morning to you as well. If you remember from last time, we did two trials. First was a tutorial one, where we got our friend, Larry, was it Larry? I think it was Larry. Anyways, we helped him get out of the murder. He was actually the newspaper salesman, or fake newspaper salesman that, was actually a robber. And then we got to the second one, where, oh hey Rex, welcome back man, welcome back. Oh yeah, as I was saying. And then next after that, we began the second trial where the sister of our chief who got murdered was framed. And proved that there was someone else at the time. Now we need to find him, I'm guessing, and yeah. But I hope you're all having a wonderful day. In any case, here, let's begin. Where am I beginning? Here. Episode 2, Turnabout Sisters, Day 2, Investigation. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit... I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer, I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? I'm not a porcupine man. Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then? Oh, that was a pretty quick... Man, that was a pretty darn quick switch right there. For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Nothing really new here. You're surprised it's turned into a game. I was just used to seeing memes about this. I'm pretty sure it was probably a game before you saw memes, man. Probably. Let's see, let's talk here. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Yeah, of course. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. The wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school. Freak. This woman is impossible. This woman is impossible to talk to. Yeah, no kidding. Your attitude. Hey, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom feeding scum sucking lawyer. Yeah, it is, yeah. This gamer song says objection or hold it over and over and over, yeah. I guess for like memes or whatever, right? It's like every 2 seconds, but you know, it's been more time than that, yeah. Anyways, man, how you doing? A bottom. I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? I have a feeling it's me. Oh yeah, and also you can mess up very easily here. You can very easily mess up, so it's better to save just in case before doing anything stupid. You've been alright, hey, glad to hear it. Yeah, same. Doing fairly fine. Today though, I got woken up by an impact drill and that was jolted up bad. It's like, oh, what's going on? Why the heck is my room shaking? Yeah, cat door was getting installed. Really woke me up. It's here. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Objection, the Earth is round because of gravity. Objection, the Earth is a cube. Oh yeah, definitely. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. Yeah, I know you do, man. I know you do. Yeah. Basically, this person was killed. This is the detective. This is the lawyer who wouldn't take the case. So we had to do it instead, huh? This is, her. Yours is a plate. That would be pretty weird if it was, we got to there. Let's move. Maybe you can find for more information here. September 7, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh, rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as a hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. Is that supposed to be a good thing? Yours is a simulation? Okay. That one, you know, could be. We could be living in a simulation. That one's a possibility, you know. Oh, man. A water bottle. We could be living in a simulation. Who knows, right? It would be pretty interesting if so, though. It would be pretty darn interesting. It's a TV show. Oh, we're all on the Truman Show now. Nah, I see. We can charge a premium for the room. Of course, it will be great for business, sir. People want to stay in a room connected to a murder. I thought usually, like, you know, like if a murder or suicide like happened in like a house or whatever, the price goes down because they don't want to live in there. Your alarm is your theme song. Yep, to get up. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. I want it. Wait. I gotta say, see, sometimes, I've learned, like, you go, it kinda, like, makes the story move forward here, huh? Let's talk to him first here, Miss May. Let's see here, about Miss May. Oh, her. Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. Great. The man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are, in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo, The hotel. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Bellboy sus, I don't know the bellboy, yeah, I don't know the bellboy is, Normally you don't want to, like, have murder connected to your building. It's, like, usually bad for business, but I mean, Whatever. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your T-sets. Grab him this time around, haha. Huh. There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Please leave that as it is, sir. That's a drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. Killed her with a belt. Don't worry, he's not the murderer, he's just unique. Very unique. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious, I don't believe it. Oh, great. A vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names. Except maybe tulips and sunflowers, yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new here. Nice weather again today. I can see the Fanco law offices, of course. Ah yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Wait, what? Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to a kill. I don't think he has a giant bell. What the heck? Just kidding, sir. Oh ho ho ho. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. So, we need a picture of the guy. Sure, A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. Before murder. Oh, man. Man. We'll be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. Oh, man. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. A still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. Nothing really worth presenting here, Well, let's move to, Grossberg, here we are. September 7. Grossberg Law Offices, yep. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Hey, a perfect photo. And he took the painting away, huh. His painting's gone. Where'd it go? Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, I remember it looked a bit weird, like a lot of paint, and it had like a cowboy hat. Yeah. It was a painting of... Fudge. Crap, I have to do an answer here. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna see here, I'm pretty sure with the fisherman, yeah. Fisherman, wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting, anyhow. It wasn't a painting, it was a bell. That'd be a very square bell. Yeah, it was a painting of Marvin Grossberg. Wasn't it? It wasn't sunflowers. Wasn't it? What? Doesn't matter. However, this on the other hand, will be pretty darn important to have. What's this? Old photos. There are two lying here. Something's been written on pencil in the back. Wait, something's been written in pencil on the backs. The earth is a bell, everything's a bell. You're a bell, I'm a bell, we're all bells. I see. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. That's Mia's mom, I'm guessing. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo, and it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Photograph widely added to the court record. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Swap photos, yep. Oh, now the earth is a briefcase. Gotcha. I think I'll swap them. Photograph added to the court record. Here we go. Written in pencil. Exhibit B. If you don't want to miss any information, or else you might be screwed. Well, I'm a briefcase. Well, I'm a pretty impressive briefcase if I'm able to talk. Wow. Here, Gatewater Hotel. Present. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. Hey, there we go. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this, Let's have him write it. Well, sure, why not? Yes, I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. Henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Old school game, yep. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit added to the court record. Bellboy's affidavit describes a man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Oh, now I have more room. Wait, why couldn't I pick both photos then? There we go. No new dialogue, perfect. So, can we go to the detention? Then wait. Anything cool? I mean, there's probably nothing there, right? The sky, the TV screen. Everson, man. Hey, gamer. The case going fine for now. Going fine. Here, I want to go to... Let's go Fay & Co. We haven't been here for a bit here. September 7th, Fay & Co. Law offices. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there were any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Yeah, nothing really here. Sky's blue. The sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Fine, we'll move. You again? Can't you take a hit and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair. You also have a spiky heart. That doesn't. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Come on, I don't need to do that. Here's... It's unique, it's fine. Yeah, don't worry. I'll get to it eventually, gamer, though. It might take me a bit of time, but I'll do it, don't you worry. Don't need backseat. So I appreciate you not backseating, man. Appreciate it. Let's see here, Oh, you can do it. That man. But the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him. Would you have sold out the late Miss Fay to the cop? No. Threatened her with a taser? Nah, we're not doing that. First off, don't have a taser. And also, there's like a window here. There's like a screen here, right? They're in police custody. There'd be an eyewitness right there. Awful, awful idea. Get that with other people you play with, gamer? I gotcha. No. See. Dang. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. I'm always worried that I mess up, so I just like to save. I keep wanting to save a lot. Look at this first here, huh? Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you... Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Next try, Miss Cooperative. You'll have two of the same guns in Fortnite, and your sister will be like, why do you have two of the same guns? Simple one runs out of bullets. Press R immediately, get back to blasting. Yeah, backseat gamers, eh? Do be like that sometimes, gamer. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that it was him? Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me your proof. I'm so close. Fine, you want it? Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. It was most definitely this guy. Ah. Now I'm getting somewhere. Not failing here. Oh, I made your first ever Gamerland Direct yesterday. Nice, gamer. She seemed the type where pushing her hard is the only way that works here. Push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If indeed, that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been... What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. Hamster? I don't think there's a hamster here. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Pop. Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Oh, it's not on, man. Red White. Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I didn't want to end up like her. Oh, there we go. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. I'm trying to get better at it. Oftentimes I, don't you know. The ending letters for a lot of stuff I kind of ignore. I'm trying to pronounce them. But man. My brain doesn't like it. My brain doesn't like it. Oh, whatever. If ever May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Oh. Fiction leaves him. Well, I appreciate your cooperation, although I could barely call it cooperation, but hey, appreciate it nonetheless. Here, time to go to Blue Corp. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, there's the painting. I remember this guy in a cowboy hat. Wait, so they know each other, huh? We'll keep that in mind. September 7, Blue Corp Inc. CEO's office. Oh, man. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. Oh, what a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Can't just go down, you know. Let's examine first. That again. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there, the bona fide original. Where's 5 million for sure? What a desk. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My. This is quite the thing. It is modeled on my body, see? Well, does its sleek roundature not inspire you? Does its sleek roundature not inspire? An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special Runner-Up, Best Participation. Judges Cooperation Award, Special Good Try Prize. So we never won. The words Judges and Special kind of stand out. The statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. Let's ask about Blue Corp first here. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Well, information. In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. Aye, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? The night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White. The hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can't say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police! The courts! To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Oh man. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. That painting. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. Important question here, When did you get it? I've seen it before. It's gorgeous, When did you get it? Yeah. Hey, when did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before, yesterday in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Oof. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. Not comprehension? You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's. Yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Right. Sure they don't fingerprints because it'd be too shoddy. But whatever, fine. Da-da-da. I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. How to do it here? Jumping Jiho's paths. Oh, you. What's wrong? You looked so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Today's trial, the refusal, Mr. White. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Your refusal. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right? Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. Mr. White. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, Something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... $50. That big painting, yeah. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's... It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. If he was giving you information, it wouldn't... We're thinking logically here. If he was just giving information here, the guy wouldn't have gave his painting away. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. He does have information after all. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest, so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? We'll see. Sorry about that. Zira. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years. All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? Blackmail. He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. The DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code that police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium. Medium. Her name was Misty Faye. Faye. Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Reason for blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? Mr. Grossberg, aye. The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. He may have recorded something of what she found. Oh, going well. We got the information we needed, therefore we're happy about it. Take a look here, it's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine the murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Find the painting. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Can't check under. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. No, all the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Red and white. Let's go file JDS here. I think file JDS is probably the right one. File JDS. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Skim. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here at the end in S. Suicide. Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. Wait. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides, White drove them all too. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Article about a politician's suicide. The word white is written in pencil at the top. I'll check everything here, A record, if there's any A record in this file that catches my... Let's see if there's... Wait, yeah, fine. Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F... Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Maybe I should take a look. Read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words: my mother vanished. I was determined to find the one who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was a man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. Mia knew Grossberg. T to Z. E. T, U, I know. W. White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Well. Where to now? Where to now? Let's see here. I mean, we could go... I don't really want to go back to Blue Corp that much. I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Larry is Larry, I knew it. Attention, maybe. Apparently, Miss May isn't questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. No. I don't want to go to Blue Corp. I feel like you go to Blue Corp, you're walking into enemy territory, man. I don't want to go into enemy territory, but I guess I have to. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you, Mr. Lawyer. I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your sick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. You see, because this could go bad. We're talking to him after all. I think we're passing you to talk about April May. I've got to put this guy on the spot and quick. What's that? What's the matter? You seem distressed. Fine, blackmail. There's no point asking someone this crooked a straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. What's wrong? Something stuck to my face. Why, yes. There's my eyes, and my nose, and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. And the murder ain't gonna do crap either. There's the murder. This guy's a pro at pulling the wool over people's eyes. I've got to put him on the spot, and quick. Stop that. Your hot gaze is giving me goosebumps. Wright, age 39, an eyewitness CEO of the information gathering company Blue Corp. Oh, that's what I present. This might go bad. Let's make it real bad. Let's make it real bad here, Here we go. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how. I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail. Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicides. A lot of reading, man. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, 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 I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Beep. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. Oh, I didn't have to say you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me. What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered. And all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? Send me a fake case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? It's like you said, you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed but could be violent. What man? Are you even listening? The executioner. The hatchet man. The liquidator. The killer. Man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts. Harry Butts. Whoa. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Boots was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center Visitor's Room. Ghostbird's probably gonna help me, eh? I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution won't be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. Why did it keep doing the white flashing light, man? I don't know why, but it keeps doing it. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Maya. Right. Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. Wait, but why is he there? Oh, I guess it's probably a cop on both sides of the room, to be fair. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Huh. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean, you? I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Send me in court. Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright. Wait, she's gonna be, wait, what? Huh? Leave it to me. I am Mia's sister after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood? I'd better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Oh no. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really. I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece. Okay. Then, come to the trial tomorrow. Oh, okay. I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change. Yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day. Most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. To be continued. Save, yep. Saving on 6 year. September 9, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, for Phoenix, look. Oh, Edgeworth, hey. Prosecutor, Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? I don't know if Edgeworth is gonna... I'm hoping Edgeworth is actually a good guy. He, likes to, prosecute, but he doesn't like cheating. That's what I'm gonna hope. But then again, he told the other guy not to testify about the other guy in the room. So I think he's actually bad. Well, whatever. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? Still, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. Do I make that my policy? Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Seems like we know him. Phoenix. Is he like another student with us or whatever? With us when we were in law school. Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. September 9, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. I'm gonna try raising an objection. Raise an objection. Your Honor, Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fay? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. They're even saying different people. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Very glittery. Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confused. Name. These two are great together. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Ahem. Well, I tell you what you already know. Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world, and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho. Yep, yeah. I hope you have made your peace. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let them have it, Phoenix. Witness testimony. Let's see. David, you're... Let's see. It was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Can't argue about it being 9 or not. Isn't gonna work here. Let's, and for a few minutes after being hit. Yeah, made testimony. Dodged an attack and ran to the right. She was caught and struck. The murder scene. Okay, let's use about 9. Body bruisifying her. That's reading to you. Some papers by the window, sure. Then I heard a bed lamp coming from outside. Right, I turned it to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Calling Miss May over at once, she too was surprised, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, then it was all over. Am I allowed to press here? Hold it, let's go. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Savior. Here it is. The victim dodged an attack and ran to the right. Objection. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, ho, ho. It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. Yeah, here it is. The killer was here. And the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, you claim she did. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. Because he was staring at her from another direction. We were staring from behind, so she runs to the right. She stared at her, she runs to the left, because how he's looking, his angle. I get it, look at his face, I don't think he's lying about this one. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Miss White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right, yep. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha, I doubt it. Or, rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fane Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. There we go. This is where he was. Look. when the victim ran for the door. If he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that he ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Exactly, yeah. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I am apologized. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her, and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? Like, heck, I will, man. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. She ran to the left. Let's see here, Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl first, she ran to the left. And then you hit her. Savagely, that is what I saw. Next was the last of her strength. She ran to the right. There's broken glass stuff in the way home. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. But she ran. I guess she would have. No, because she ran to the left. How could he see that? I mean, when we was here, she runs this way, gets caught, gets hit. What do you mean, view of the... She first ran to the left. We're saving here just in case because it might go bad. Hold it, okay. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no point hiding these things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requested the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you've been warned. And a feuding man. What do you mean next? Yeah, next is what comes after first. I know that. And that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, you turned and made a desperate dash to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. You hit her He knows it's a light stand. If we can get him to say it's a light stand, there'd be no way he could know. He hit her. Hold it. So were you watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let them laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. This mate's testimony was correct, as was mine. I think she ran to the right. I'm gonna keep looking here. I don't... Call in a while. Actually, there's something I want you to do, and it tells you the time. Let you motivate your imagination. See what tonight at 9. And take the clock per out. I'm thinking here just in case, because this probably ain't gonna work. I have an idea though. Because in the autopsy report, there's no record of saying 2 blows. Died from a blow. Let's go. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. There we go. That's what I was wondering, because, like, it didn't specify that there was 2. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Hey, let's go. Don't let them get away. Haha. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White. Oh, okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then, he turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Wow. Swap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. I press on this here. If I press on this, he says a lamp. We show the evidence, and how could he tell it was a lamp? He shouldn't have been able to know. That thing fall. Specify here. Let's go. You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix. Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. How would he know? Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh. What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. It wasn't in line of sight. Then change your testimony to reflect that. This is sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. The light stand's not even in view. Objection. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder. Yes. Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Yep, there it is. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Curiosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shard as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Federal Law offices, yep. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Order. Mr. White. Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Yeah. Mr. Your Honor. I, Miss Mia. Yeah, looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough. Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Or go. Confess that you placed the wiretap. Oh, fudge. The wiretap? Oh, man. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court. Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place a wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place a wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was a murderer. I see. However, it is in fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Starting taking cheating. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. Oh man. No wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place a wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Find the screwdriver. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound. Oh man, correct. That is right. I see, very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. Yeah, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Thank you for that. Gonna need heckin' luck. There we go. I heard my stuff even gonna work here, man. Nope, already used. Don't need that. Miss May's hotel room. Clock made it look like that statue, the thinker. Is there anything here? September 5. September 5, okay, when did the murder take place? I really should have more information. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fanco law offices. Of course, I had done so to place a wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand behind me. Dang it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. It was the beginning of September, the week... Just in case you're home. Let's procedure. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Oh man. Unidentified fingerprints, several days old, were found in the Fanco law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fanco law offices. Oh man. Of course, I'd done so to place a wiretap. But why did you place a wiretap? Let's see. Why did you tap me his phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Fine. Do you have proof? Nah, that's not gonna work. Mr. Romaine used the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Oh, right. And entered the Fanco law offices. Of course, I had done so to place a wiretap. Maybe in the dark. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. The reputatious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Dang it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. What? There's nothing here. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know, that voice. Restberg. Mia! Never give up, Phoenix. Never give up, Phoenix. Mia! Where? Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Gah. Hey, Phoenix. Back. That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. I can't I never had an option to bluff. Huh. You're... Maya. Didn't you know the Fae woman have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I am also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah. The one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix. Wright wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front. It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. 1,000, wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4. Okay, how the heck was I supposed to know that? How would I ever have known that? September 4. September 4. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. Okay, that was planned. That was planned. Because there was no way I would have known that I could add it. September 9, 1:16 p.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Mythic man, how were they supposed to know that, man? It's like... if I would have been able to examine it, I could have done it, but I wasn't able to, Receipt for a glass light stand. The date of purchase is the day before the murder. Here we go. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood. Waha, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. My, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fanco Law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Wah! Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, you understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Man, gosh, stop it. Stop it, Edgeworth. Not so fast. Phoenix Wright. Yeah. What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth's. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. Oh man, this is bad. I'm rejecting your... Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up, something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. Yeah. The witness will stay. Mia. Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Mia's memo. A list of people's names. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may, you're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I have something I would like to read to the court. Mia's memo. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! This is halt! But please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess it. I confess it. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the sinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Hey, there we go. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense. Rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Not guilty. Hey. We did it. Eat that, Edgeworth. That is all. This court is adjourned. I'm guessing that was his, like, blackmail list, and he didn't want them all read out. Because if they all got read out, it'd be like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. September 9, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations, you're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget about it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No. There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. The Chief. I'm not the Chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9. The office. I'll see you later. Chief, Mia. It's like when she gets... Wait. When she possesses Maya, does she get like a buff or something? Like, what the heck? September 9, 9:02 p.m. Fae & Co. Law Offices, Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia. No, it's Maya. Wow, you should see your face. Mia. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya. What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, Go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya. Why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new... Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey? Reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. You... Don't mind me calling you Nick. Do you? Nick Wright. Yeah, didn't expect that. It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friends... No, it's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. She like... Wait. She like a buff when Mia possessed her. She got taller and, yeah. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices, it's a good ring to it. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah, thanks, Maya. See, look, she gained height even, like. I don't know how I don't know. Whatever. You did it though, haha. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Dude, like, sometimes I'm like worried about like reporting evidence and I'm like, okay, I know what this evidence shows, right? But I don't know if he's gonna say what I'm thinking, you know? It's kind of a problem. But whatever. Right, okay Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. The end. A brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Sisters through episode 2 of PWAA. Phoenix Wright, attorney. Brand new episode has been added. Saving content, please do not turn off your PC. You might as well. Start on one, then work our way down again. Day 1, investigation. Rah, you have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon. Or it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, I don't know how to do this, man. The warrior swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. law offices. That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving this. Whoa. Stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What, Nick? You mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young, like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. You see, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number 1. I really worry about kids these days. Ramps. Oh, well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Oh no. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Ring, bling. Beep. Hello, this is Phoenix Wright. No, hello, this is Phoenix. Nick. Maya, what? It's still early. It's a Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Oh, you mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. October 16, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Cove Law Offices. Yep, here we go. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show, The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was a murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, no, no. It's a nightmare. Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Beep. Yes, Wright & Co. Law Offices. What? Nick. I need to restart. I can't. If I fake stutter, it actually causes me to stutter, man. It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, yes, of course. We'll be right there. You try doing like it's. You try repeating it. It's. Get tongue-tied and all. Not dandy at all. Yes, yes, of course. We'll be right there. Beep. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. Down in detention. So what? So, I've decided this will be our first case. No. Do I have stuff, by the way? Nope. What to do? Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing? I wonder. My money's on sightseeing. Any ideas? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. So you don't know what happened. Thank you. Let's move here, October 16, Detention Center. Visitor's room. Wow, he looks like a lion. Maya. What's wrong, Maya? It's him. In the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? Yes. Something wrong. This is something wrong. No. No. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? This isn't disappointed. Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. I can't do it. Nick. Oh, Nick. What? What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. First order of business. Save information here. I'm probably not going to finish this today. Probably not. And I'm not doing the court scene today because I'm not gonna stop midway through the court because I am gonna forget everything, man. It wouldn't work. What happened? Yeah. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. What happened? Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Why must my water continuously blow up? Why? Whatever, it's fine. Okay, there we go. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon. The steel samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this, and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright. Really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walked the streets of Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Howard Alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. The rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio. I found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios, I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Studio main gate, here we go. October 16, Global Studios, main gate. Give me a second, I need to blow my nose. That's better, there we go. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You want in? You gotta go through me. Sorry. We're lawyers. Oh yeah, well that's great. I'm security, and it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Used today, something horrible happens and all you do is seek time, wasting your time. Don't you have the job you should be doing? Or do you realize that you're not working the rest of them? Maybe I should become a lawyer too, sounds nice. Like it life to me is that we worked till I was young and my different, made me punch around in strange hippie clothes. What are news coming to these days? Nick? Yeah, I wasn't able to read all that, man. I tried. Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey. Listen when you're being spoken to. Use today. Gift to prosecute and the ruthless man. Me as a little sister currently training to become a spirit medium in charge of the initial investigation. The defendant, an action star who plays a title role in Steel Samurai. TV show. Security guard. Age, I don't know, 100. Something old. Security guard at Global Studios claimed she saw Powers heading to the scene. She did. The studios, yeah. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star. Only a little twinkle between the stars here. I'm afraid, dearie. Whoa, wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was. Hammer. The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now, not exactly the best material to work with. Will Powers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. The old lady's watching but lose her lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5, when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left of here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers. Wasn't he sleeping at 12? So he couldn't have passed between the time unless she's lying or he's lying. Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right? Not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. I do like saving every now and then, like, you know, just like, think about it. I mean, like, sure, we aren't doing anything important right now, but, you know, just adding it there, here and there, just so you don't have to worry about it. Talk to your own. We'll talk about your alibi first here. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I never do that. Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. He says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. Well, what? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Maybe someone was in his suit or whatever, possibly. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. The security lady. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady. He's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask. were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But I let her see you stumble. But let her see you stumble once, and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Power's request added to the court record. Document proving Will Power's request for an attorney. I just hope this will get me past to that security lady. Well, man, appreciate it. Actually, I never examined here before. No clues here. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Oh, it's right there, that. So yeah, you'd have to pass them. You have to pass. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey, no touching. Oh. Whatever you say, you old hag. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers' request given to the security lady. You think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance? Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right, and that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Oh no. Hey, Nick. Hey, Nick. Oh. There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Yes, that's the main gate. Dressing room. Studio dressing room. This is probably where he had to sleep, right? And then he walked here. Or whoever had his suit. Employee area, so he was sleeping here. Someone could easily take it from the dressing room here. Take it, go over. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, so thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents. Guide map of Global Studios added to the court record. It's new. Here we go. Had this weird. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah, it's a confused detective. Hey pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Got you there. I mean, she got you there, man. She got you there, Richard. Detective. I think you hurt his feelings. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Oh, hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I think he's a character alright. Just every now and then, because, like, just, if he had something happen, like, let's say, someone runs the dishwasher right now, causes the breaker to flip, stuff like that. I don't want to restart too far back. The investigation. So, how is your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death, 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Cause pierced through the chest by a spear. 2:30. Oh, then you lined up. The guy who was wearing the suit definitely did it. Reason for arrest. Here we go. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 PM. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 PM. 2:30 PM. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else found. Actually, no, it doesn't look like a lion. It kind of looks like a monkey. Like Wukong. He looks like Wukong. There we go. But they're also kind of like, kind of a lion. Kind of both, but whatever. No one else found. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Remember, Dute never took off his mask. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. The security lady, yeah. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Decisive evidence. Here we go. What kind of evidence? Well, that or photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. There it is. Costume. What? Who took that? See the camera on the gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Her picture, right? Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, Belle? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh ho ho! Oh ho 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 ho! We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Here's the thing, Belle. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's the chance to check things out. If we got some evidence here. I'm in here. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? Long-nosed monkey. He's holding a sign on his hand. Right? To Studio 1. Left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? Kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday, and the head broke off. It took that tree down too with it. Too. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the paths. Oh yeah, that way is kind of dangerous. You should stay out, Belle. There's nothing down there, anyway. That's where the Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Let's see... I'm a little bust. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you in the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. ST1307, gotcha. Nick, look! That security lady in... The security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough, she doesn't need a teeth. Yeah, and they're soft enough, she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Urk. He had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Photographic proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that... I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is a gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Reason for suspicion. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, you went to the studio just before 1. Just before 1, eh? The murder happened right around 2:30, see? Yep. So it came before 1. Guy went to... Powers went to bed at 12. Dude went just before 1. I see. The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you. Yeah, good one, Sonny. He thinks I was joking. She thinks I was joking. Mr. Hammer was the victim. Mr. Hammer, a popular actor. Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was past tense. Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? Who can blame him? Ay. Himself, I guess, right? Water is pretty important here, man. Be that. Though it had the weird taste of plastic in it. Not pleasant. But whatever. Automatic camera. Here we go. About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. Yep. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that... It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate. See? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Computer that runs this... No touching. Employee area, here we go. October 16, Global Studios, employee area. Maybe I should write stuff down. Maybe I should write stuff down, just in case I try something here. We don't have any, stuff, so Hammer. Hammer, the studio. Studio 1. At around 1. Powers to employee at around 12. Suit. So then we say Samurai 2, Studio 1. Tom, we did around 12:30, right? So probably like around... Well, you probably get there before him, right? He had to have been... We assume that was before a Hammer. Before Hammer, so probably like 12 to 12... Probably like 12 to 12 to 1. I mean, most likely, right? Because the guy would have probably noticed. The guy came in and tried attacking. Really wish there's more, more stuff, whatever. October 16, Global Studios, employee area. Here we go. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like a samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's a murder weapon for crying out loud. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers, it must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool seam snacks or something. Popcorn at least. Oh wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this. Ladies first. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, mine is a steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. Just like when, exactly like when kids say they have a second stomach for heckin' treats and stuff like that. Nice. What? That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Oh. Oh. Someone could sneak through that, that's for sure. There's a half-finished... Let's see, there's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-Old Tokyo Castle. Okay, looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Yeah. Maybe cheaper than a motorbike? I don't know. I'm saving the most obvious one for last. Don't you worry. Okay, here it is. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. If someone could sneak in through that grab Powers costume, go out the normal way. Because then the camera wouldn't have got him. Right. Oh, hey, I'm not a kid. Yeah. The victim, a former big-name action star, played the role of the evil magistrate 37. Dressing room, here we go. October 16, Global Studios dressing room. Powers dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right. And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. Nope. Picture of the samurai there. I hope he's telling the truth. For his sake. And for mine. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. You were already wearing one, myself. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Like a heckin' cow. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh, this is the wiki used in Samurai Boogie Boogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. Get in my butt. They always have mirrors like this in the... They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms, yep. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his... It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Do you know someone actually got... If you do the trial or whatever, someone actually got found not guilty for sleep killing, for sleep murder or whatever. Pretty interesting stuff, but never mind that. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look. An employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow what you mean, borrow. Borrow it, you mean borrow. Card key added to the court record. Card key for studio employees grants entry into Studio 1. So they could use his card keys and put everything back. I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag. Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. Hope he has a lot of money. Let's see your, save here because we can, because why not? And, Can I go in? I didn't go anywhere, right? Let me go in. I'm saving here just in case he goes bad. It's always good to be, you know, careful. Hey, detective. Take a look at this. What's that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't show him that. Who confiscated? Oh, I just wanted to show it off. Okay, if you don't know what to do, go back to the detention center here. October 16, detention center, visitor's room. Sorry about that. Apparently they have Mr. Powers in questioning. Right. Look, pal, that camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by. And it took a picture of Will Powers. Maybe the card's gonna be gone. I have to ask him about that photograph. Oh well, let's try again later. Old hag is still here, man. I can't ask him about the photo. What can I give evidence? Yeah, well, that her photo. I need it. Oh no. There has to be the main gate. I need it myself. Why didn't you tell them? Come on, give it to me. I need it. Yeah. They're giving me crap. I need the photo, but I can't get the photo. What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not. What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not. Here. I said I had to ask him about the photo, but I don't have the photo. Detective, any ideas about this? Look, I don't got time to look at every little trinket you got, okay, pal? Oh man, what the heck am I supposed to do? Hey, there's a camera here, yep. SG1 07. Oh, I can go there now. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened. Alright, we're in. It's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Yeah. October 16, Studio 1. Remember that? What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay was taped. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looked like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. That's what I was thinking too. I remember seeing the picture of, like, of the stab and I'm like, huh. There's surprisingly no blood. Weird. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of those. In one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards that clap at the start of the filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl was more troubled than I thought. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Oh, aye. Open my butt. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? Step ladder's shorter. You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl's out there. Well, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you! No touching that! Sorry. My partner is kind of, no, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But, do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly, he has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton, yeah. But don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Oh no. Don't touch. You don't understand. When we say don't touch, we mean don't touch what you touch. Okay, the day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant. Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. Gotcha. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WMP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Well, Powers, here we go. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it is private. What kind of girl do you think I am? Well, what kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Yeah. Aha! The costume's missing, ain't it? That's what I'm talking about, a clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe. No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Sensing someone, yeah. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Fine. When you can read some tea, yeah. October 16, Global Studios main gate. I think I'm putting a lot more, yeah. Yeah, I'm putting a lot more pressure. Need to keep that in mind. Sure. A bit of water. What, you're still here? Really, you look as though you've seen a ghost. Assistant's claim. What? I saw that suspicious... What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, correct? So between 12 and 1, someone could have got in. And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work at UA. We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her, she's not even a full-time employee. All of you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouths like that. Tomorrow saying that's and that. Well, when I was younger, knew a thing or two about switching girls. Back then there was no crying. Shame that you used today, please cry. She left. Well, Nick. This is our chance to do what we can do. This is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders, AKA, check the picture here, Bird, stop it. You annoy me. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick. Stop! Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with his computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Definitely try it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 PM that day. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. I believe it was 307. I didn't really make too much of a mental note of it, but I think that's right. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Oh, how is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with his photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. October 15, 2 p.m. Photo number 2. 2 p.m. So the murder happened between 2 and 2:30, huh? What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Someone might have deleted it. Powers. Photo added to the court record. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, that's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you can be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax. It was just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. Give me trial. I'm thinking about, whatever we're doing it. Screw it, we're doing it. I'm doing it. Might take a bit of time. October 18, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Oh hey, Edgeworth again. It's all with you. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar-faced Detective Gumshoe to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio. See? This here is the employee area. The actors hear the run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios, yeah. The security lady that works at the studio was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead later that day, 5 p.m. Someone probably did a cut. Here, there, go in. Grab the suit, go out, through. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. So, yeah. How does he have no blood though? That's what I'm wondering. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear was found lodged in the victim's chest. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was a murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? Skip it. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is... what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Man, I'm getting tongue-tied though, man. Remember that? Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Went the old bag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. So even when I was young, I was an old bag, just call me dearie, still on the funny one, you make you, yeah, believe it. But there was this boy, the captain of the chess club in junior high, he called me old bag, so I just cried and cried. Oh, objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness. I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. He's like, He sure is one heck of an old bag. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. Okay. You saw the defendant then? You saw the defendant then? Very well, let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. Roll hammer. We're present, was it exactly 1? Did you see the victim then? Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the stage. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Tell us what happened next, yeah. Main stage till 5. Yep. Objection! Here we go. Let me get this straight, old bag. Mrs. Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course, didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. Does play the role, but that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Oh. Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Well, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See, clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers happy. No, it looks like it's like a whole different size. No, because like both of them are too short. So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Yep, she's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Yep. Save here, just in case. It's always nice to be prepared after all. So mean. We're pressing that because it looks like both are too short. Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at that picture again. So he was walking strangely because he was injured. It does look like he was dragging his foot. See? And you didn't trust me, whippersnapper. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy. No, but he isn't dragging his foot. What prop did he break here? He broke a prop. Sure, he sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear, the murder weapon. Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. The murder weapon, now breaking the shaft, has been mended with duct tape. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Let's see your when she saw him trip and fall, I thought she had this trip and fall. Yes, and to think, he's supposed to be the steel samurai. What a laugh. The power sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better. I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Yeah. Oh, her. She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle. You may continue your testimony. Yeah, didn't think we get punished for that, so if we get punished, we go back. I mean, that doesn't seem important. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad though. Let's see your Was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot, okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is... where is this steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? But both of them are dragging. It looks like it's almost a completely different height. Why can't I... Object here. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Oh, yeah, man. Can't continue, sure. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? Yep. The only person I saw go to the side studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Yep. I mean, obviously, we can't really refute that. It just was, you know. Pressing here. What about before you got to the guard station? What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked them in gates so no one could get in. Nah. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Old windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. 30, yep. I'm always where the edge verse is gonna be edgy. Are you sure? Nah. The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Or edgy boy. Old windback sure has balls, or you know. They're both short, you know. Yeah, whatever, Elma. Full powers. What am I supposed to do? We already did that. We've seen them. I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously. Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody's suspicious looking. Right. No one else went there, huh? Yep. The time of poor Hammers, yep. There's nothing there. This is probably a bad idea. So that's why I saved here. How do you know that? Yeah, didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret... after some rubbish about it being a secret pal, he told me everything. I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. What? The heck am I supposed to do? We'll find it eventually. You could think in here, none of these make sense that we could use. Guide map. Time of death, we have that. We have the card, which isn't helpful here. Dragging one leg. Murder weapon. Breaking the shaft. Half mended with duct tape. Okay. 30. It doesn't matter no matter how to do it. Yeah, edgy boy. What thing am I looking for then? The only person that's all good at the studio before them was Will Powers, Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite right, honey, yeah. No one else went there. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1? If they had, you would have seen them. Are you sure? Nope. Yeah, edgy boy. Man. Why don't the objection wouldn't work here? But I don't know, might bring something up. No, would be the photo again, right? Whatever, doing it again. Doing it again. Hold on. Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, it reads, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words, October 15, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th, really sunny. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is a bit at the end where it says the photo number 2. Photo number 2. The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order, order. Please, tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. I was wondering if I could reuse it. So I can, noted. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased that data for the other person? No, who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself. Ugh. You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help me. But believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper. Something the matter, Miss Old Bag. Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. Oh no. I see. Your testimony, please. Yeah. You're the person, here we go. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that are suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Oh, great. Miss Old Bag, this is the first time I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it. Right, anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I think this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Yeah. Oh, I did the right call. I didn't know what to press. I'm like, oh yeah, there's nothing here. Okay, what wasn't so suspicious about it here? How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part. But for the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Old Bag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? Did I? I think she's missing the point. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. What was the photo here? Please tell me the photo. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy. You samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging out and about. When was there that day? Oh, well wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gates so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. Yeah, there it is, yep. There it is. The gate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and? They're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids. So, on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Oh, I don't think a kid's gonna do it. Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade, I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take 5 minutes. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Number 18, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant, Lobby, number 3. Mr. Powers. Yes. Tell me straight. Were you rolling in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the steel samurai in that security photo? How should I know? Why? Must it blow up every single time I open my water bottle? Every single time. The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. Yeah. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, well, what are we going to do? First we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this, yeah. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. You're the person who went to the studios with a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. 10. Are you getting 10 in grade 5? How is it grade 3 and 10? Yeah, you're like 10 in grade 5. You're 9 and 10 in grade 5. Huh. 10 and 11 in grade 12. I mean, 10 and 11 in grade 7, right? No, grade 6. Then 11, 12, grade 7, yeah. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. The security guard. Order. Interesting. Let us hear what you have in mind, however. Be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? I'm thinking logically here. She could be lying about the kid. Could be her photo and she could have deleted the photo. Assistant girl seems pretty weak. The security lady. It was the security lady. Went the old bag. Woohoo! The steel samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. Yeah, the security lady, old bag. Well, what? Whippersnapper. Order. Is this true, old bag? Old bag, that's Miss Old Bag to you. Miss Old Bag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. Frame. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes too, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. Well, what? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it. Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this whole... way, yeah. Here's the rub. I feel like if I press further... Edgeworth is gonna reject it here. I guess this does kind of make it look like she's the killer. Funny, I feel bad for her all of a sudden. It's true that the witness could conceivably have committed this crime. Yet we must not forget that the victim was an action hero. As formidable as her personality may be, I doubt she'd be strong enough. Oh. Crap. That's further fine. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Old Bag's actions on that day. Oh, but why would it do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forgot that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. They did it. Now one bag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. Yeah. What? How can you be so sure? Oh. Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders today, whippersnapper? I have proof. For proof. Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder. I do. Trying to hear. Your Honor, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Oh, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking the guy is too tall. Like, no way a kid's that heckin' tall. A 10-year-old kid is that heckin' tall. No heckin' way. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? Win back. Speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy... What was her name? Something old bag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Aha. Well, wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. It's already adjourned. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. No, to talk about? By whom? Huh. You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. My lips were sealed. Perhaps that it was over. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Oh, well. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Oh, obviously, Savior. Very important. Yay. Yes, who? Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director. We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Man, of course, yep. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. It's Studio 2. There was a Studio 2. Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Continue cross-examination. Crap, I forgot to save. So they were actually in the studio. Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. Rumble, I'll kill this woman, I swear it. If I feel sorry for Edgeworth, almost. He really left him hanging on this one. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Yeah. Mrs. Oldback, this is a trial for murder. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about it having nothing to... Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Save for now, then. Take a break, then, fine. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yeah, yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people who we have just been told of. Yeah, he got screwed there. Edgeworth got really screwed there, man. I understand, Your Honor. He knows it too. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. There we go. October 18, 104, District Court, Defendant, Lobby number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Aw, really, it's nothing. Friend. Oh, or should I? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. You have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. I mean, Hammer said he was being paid pennies, right? Or the security guard said Hammer was being paid penny. If he wanted a raise, they might have done something. Maybe. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So Nick, have we figured out just who it is? Have we figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been Old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just playing time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor Old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there. With or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Yeah. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks, guys. To be continued, perfect. Now we save, and I'm going to call it yada yada yada. Hey! Save at number 1. There we go. Well guys, in any case, I hope you enjoyed. And will... Wait, what do I do at the beginning? Hey, there we go. Well guys, in any case, hope you enjoyed. This will be day after tomorrow, probably. Thank you guys, hope you enjoyed. I will see you all later. Peace out and have a good one. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.